I'm trying not to hit him. I don't want to hit him. You know, I'm not really a hit a dog kind of guy.
Yeah, start spanking him.
Just spank him when he starts moaning. And then me and my dog have a relationship that I never expected. That would be terrible. I would hate to have sexual tension between me and my dog.
Everybody, welcome back to My Black Friends, where you get two black friends for the price of one. I'm Zoe.
And I'm Steve.
And we got our boys in the back as usual. Say hello, guys.
What's going on?
Ramadope.
All
Yeah,
right.
man. So I have some important, I have an important thing to share. Well, basically, last week we had a hypothetical about, effectively, would you have sex with a zombie if it was the apocalypse?
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah,
afterwards, I remember, I think I was talking to Roosevelt. I can't remember if it was Roosevelt or Hiram, but he was saying, well, I wouldn't have sex with a zombie unless there were condoms available.
yeah. You know,
That was definitely Rosie.
Yeah. I feel like at that point, you know, you're already in territory where it's like, well,
you gotta have protect. Well, I would just wonder, like, are you worried about getting it pregnant?
Right.
I think dead pussy might just, you know, I don't know if there's anything really going on down there to really push out and, you know, dead life creating a new life. Is that how that works?
That'd be like a crazy TLC show, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
it feels like My Zombie Life.
Yeah, right.
It's like you're dating a zombie and then you have a kid. That would be absurd.
Knocking up a zombie or some shit.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up, you know, mention it from last week because that hypothetical was pretty funny, man. I really liked it.
It was.
But actually today we have our first one of the firsts, a new highlight in My Black Friends history.
All right.
All right. So we got our first
My Black Friends first.
We got our first video hypothetical submission.
Oh.
Yeah, someone submitted a hypothetical for us to answer and react to. So we're going to go ahead and watch that.
Oh, that's awesome.
And just so you guys know, make sure you guys share the podcast, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Because we want to get more engaged with our fans, you know, have you guys start sending stuff in. So this is from Pablo. Check him out.
What's up, fellas? It's Pablo. I've been a fan of the podcast for a while, and I hit up Steve recently, and he told me that, you know, you guys might be interested in some hypotheticals. So I've got one. When you guys were playing that clip a little bit ago, it kind of reminded me of this party that they do out in Kingston, Jamaica. Every Wednesday they do it, and it's called Pasa Pasa, and basically what it is they start this party at like 2 in the morning and go till like 10 in the morning. And it's crazy. There's a bunch of shouting. There's like 1 million people. It's like a block party. And the reason that it's especially funny to me is because I don't know if they still do it, but they used to do this video series where they would film it every week. And it was just called like the Pasa Pasa video or whatever. But I mean, they would have guys out there with cameras doing like creep shots, underskirt shots, and just like wild shit. But anyway,
This party sounds sick.
Look it up. You know, look up some videos after this if you guys feel like it. But one of the wildest things to me about it is they would always have kids out there. Because again, you know, it's like a block party. So kids were just walking around in the middle of all this stuff. And so I came up with this really funny hypothetical, or at least I think it's funny. You guys let me know what you think. Add whatever you want to add to it. But so my idea is, all right, imagine, you know, you're out there with your girl. You spent like hundreds of dollars on this trip to go to Jamaica. For the most part, you're at a resort. You just decided to do this one, you know, kind of authentic thing for your vacation. And so, you know, you go out there, you're dancing, having a good time, and then you decide, hey, you know, I'm gonna go off and grab us a couple of beers or something like that. And so, you know, you go off, and then when you come back, you see your chick, and she's dancing with somebody.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
And, you know, I mean, the way they dance out there, they go crazy. So, you know, your girl's just like you said, I mean, basically having like dry hump sex. And so anyway, you see that, you come up to her and you like ask her like, hey, what's going on? But then when you come around and see the full situation, not only is it like a kid, like a 14-year-old, but it's a 14-year-old dyke. So you can't really start a fight. You're in an unfamiliar place in the middle of like the Jamaican ghetto. What do you do? Wait. All right. Love the podcast. Glad to be able to give you guys some inspiration. All right. Bye.
He said it's a Jamaican lesbian.
Okay.
He said it's a little 14-year-old Jamaican lesbian. Yes.
Okay.
Not only is it a butch, but it's
a very butch-looking lesbian.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. Appreciate it once again, Pablo. Glad you like the show. Yeah, that'd be fucked up. Shit.
Yeah, that'd be hard. That would be a hard hitting moment. Like I'd just be like, what happened?
Yo, is she getting like floor hump like the same way that video we saw last week where like you like the hands on the head, her fucking legs are up on this fucking 14-year-old,
literally straddled by a 14. Like, or maybe your girl's the one straddling the 14-year-old, right?
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Either way, my response is
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I was just gonna call the cops on them both.
Dude, you fucking got it. Yeah.
Like, hey, fuck
so
both
illegal.
of you, man. It's so illegal. Yeah, it's
you
illegal.
Can't be gay.
Yeah. Like this is over and you're going to jail.
You're going to jail. Look, I call out my girl saying like she coerced this 14-year-old. You know, this is all wrong. I don't know her. And then fuck all of you. I should have never took you on this trip. I spent a lot of money.
Bitch, you hurt my feelings. You're under arrest.
Just ruined my fucking vacation. I gotta find a whole nother girl.
Report her to the authorities.
There you go.
You love her, but she turns out she's a pedophile. So
she's a pedophile. That's what this is. You know.
Oh shit. That's
this
another
is a
aspect
jealousy.
of
I'm
this.
concerned. That's what this is.
Yeah. I feel like there's some freaks out there that are like, I don't know, that would be kind of hot, I guess. It's technically lesbian on lesbian action.
I guess, technically, if, you can look at that bald head and be like,
buff ass lady.
You can barely see her Adam's apple, right?
Yeah, this party does sound pretty cool, though. I can't imagine, like, it's crazy that there's...
a pasa pasa.
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 He was saying that he thought it looked like that lady that was, getting thunder humped, like humped really hard on that video last week. He was saying that looked like it happened at that event. That's why we actually started talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, really? So that actually might have been that event.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
That's really cool.
Crazy shit.
He was there. He was there at that event.
Now your girlfriend's there, and it's a 14-year-old she-male.
I would fight that 14-year-old dyke.
You would? You going on her?
Yeah, man. I just go in.
I feel like he said Jamaica, right?
Yeah, Jamaica.
Yeah, so it's probably okay to hit a kid over there.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I can see that. I've seen people, like, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you, like, what areas of the internet, but, like, I've seen, like, Jamaicans literally chase people with machetes.
Yeah.
I feel like that's, like, the least of their words. It's like a 14-year-old getting beat up.
Oh, he hit a kid?
Like, okay, whatever.
Oh, but it is a 14-year-old.
I'd be like, first of all,
I hit my kid last week, right? That's what they'll say.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's normal.
So it'd just be like a normal night at Pasa Pasa.
Yeah, but it is a 14-year-old girl, so you have to think like if you hit that girl, then things are gonna go south for you if she tells the authority. Well, actually,
I don't think so, bro.
Well, man, maybe not. I was just imagining like I guess in America if you did something like that, they'd say like he molested me.
Well, what's the like the social norms down there in the hood of Jamaica? Like
they do not like gayness.
No snitching.
They snitching down there.
They don't like gayness, and it's hard to snitch because there's no cops.
No snitching allowed.
You know what? In that case, I'm just thinking, do I have to call the cops, or will like the people jump in if they're like really not a fan of that? Like type of
realistically, you probably have to save your girl from getting beat the fuck up.
Yeah, right. They start getting jumped.
I don't know. At that point, you just kind of gotta go with the flow, man.
Just chill. Find somebody else at the party, maybe.
Yeah, like do
hopefully above the age of 14.
Do you try to take your girl back? Do you try to be like, hey, what the fuck, man? Like, why are you dancing with this 14-year-old? What does he got that I don't?
I would have a lot of questions.
Or do you just go find some Jamaican queen?
Well, imagine the flight back.
Right, like that shit would be so awkward.
You already got tickets to sit next to each other.
You
gotta sit next to this pedophile bitch.
Yeah, right. You're sitting there, the 14-year-old's on her lap and shit. She's like, I'm bringing it back. It's my souvenir.
Right, she's mine now. It's my baby. All right. Well, actually, you know what? Since we're in a hypothetical mood, Alonzo, let's go ahead and get you. You said you had a hypothetical to share with us, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is for you, Steve. And you all can answer it. It's kind of themed around like you're let's say you're involved with a woman. She's kind of everything you kind of want out of a girl. Mm-hmm. She's like sexually liberated, so like whatever you can think of, she's kind of down for.
Okay.
Yeah, she's nice, all that other crap, hot. She's my black friend's 8.
All that other shit.
Okay.
Yeah, all that other stuff
all the things you want.
Titties and also things.
Guess what? Just for you, Steve. She's Blasian.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Rare.
That's nice.
All right.
Nice little mix.
Okay, so you
fat ass.
Hell yeah, man. Every time, all the time.
All right. Got to check.
There's some junk in that trunk. So anyway, you guys been dating for about 5 months, and you know you haven't really. You've been on dates, but you haven't actually taken her out like to go eating. She's kind of been like leading you guys towards like just having more experience-based things. Mm-hmm. And then she kind of popped like, hey, you know, I kind of want to move in, and you know, you're kind of like, okay, I'm all right with that, but I think we should kind of like, you know, meet each other's families. You haven't done that yet. Okay. So she invites you over to meet her family before like you guys, you know, you kind of make your final call on whether you want to move in with this girl.
Right.
All right. So you go to her house, you know, you knock on the door. Dad answers. You know, you meet him. He lets you in. And then you walk into the kitchen and you see that she's sitting down in like a fucking high-rise, like adult-sized child seat, and she's like being fed. She's like being fed Gerber.
Oh my goodness!
By her mom.
She's being spoon-fed like a baby.
She's being spoon. She got a little bib on her fucking neck, and she's like being spoon-fed. She got like fucking.
Is it all over her face?
It's all over her face and shit. And then she's like, "Oh, Steve." Then she like gets out the chair, goes and hugs you, and then like kind of rubs her face on your shirt.
No. Oh God. What's wrong with this bitch?
Why is she mentally? I don't understand why she's mentally forward. Is she like basically just like
she's very
in her brain?
No. Everything else about her is normal, but here's the thing, and this is why she never wanted to go eating with you, because she didn't want to tell you at the time in case it might turn you off that she has something going on where she can't eat food by herself. Oh no. So she needs someone to feed her. So like her
that's not like the description of feeder that I've ever heard of. That's completely different than any version of that.
So basically, like, you know, she never grew. Her parents explained, like, you know, she never grew out of like being fed like a baby.
Oh man.
You know, like
they're bad parents. Those are just not. Those parents have failed at their job.
No, but they love her. They want her to be, you know, give like the best chance. But every time she tries to eat on her own, she has like this weird anxiety spell. And like the last time it happened, it lasted like 4 months. So I just gave up on it.
Just tried to eat a McDonald's 10-piece, fucking lost it in public. Just fucking completely blew her shit.
That's terrible.
Yeah, so I want to make it clear, Steve. Like this, like I said, everything else is pretty cool. She's a good girl. All this other stuff. She's down bad for you, but you know. If you're moving with her every day, you know, 3 meals a day, you're gonna have to feed her like a baby.
You said she's an 8.
She's an 8. She's hot as hell.
Okay, an 8. That's kind of better than I can do right now. Yeah, you gotta feed her,
but she only eats baby food. So she has like vats of baby food.
It's so stupid.
It's a very fixed income budget. You know what I mean?
She only eats baby food, and what makes it funnier is that like she assumes like the role. So it's like you're trying to feed her, she'll be like, like she'll like move her head.
This ridiculous ass. She like starts crying like I gotta poke her face with it and shit.
You gotta
Here comes the choo-choo.
You literally have to coerce her to eat her food.
Like I gotta convince her to fucking feed herself. That's crazy, dude.
That's the only way she'll eat.
Okay, so what's the question? Would I stay with her just because she's an 8?
Well, now that you like,
basically.
Yeah, basically. Well, like I said, she's hot. She does, but she's hot and
she's hot, but she's like literally.
Yeah, you're gonna move in with her because if you move in with her, you have to assume the responsibility of her feeder.
I can't pay someone to do it.
No,
of course not.
She's like a baby. She only accepts food from people she loves. That's what her parents do.
From Papa Steve.
And she loves you, but this is what you have to. You know, this is what comes with it.
Bro, I don't know if I could do it.
I don't
know if I could do it.
It's a lot.
It would probably be hilarious at first. Does she allow me to talk about it? Can I tell people?
Huh? I mean, you can, but it'll embarrass her. She'll feel really sad.
Tell her about our life. This is our life.
That's what I do for my baby.
We have a certain kink. Yeah. If I could turn it into a kink, maybe like you know, can I put the baby food on my dick and like feed it to her like that?
Well, no, because she won't eat it. Like when she's eating, like it's completely non-sexual. Like she assumes like a role of like I need to eat food, so stop fucking with me.
All right, it sounds like there's really no upside to this, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass. I'm gonna go ahead and axe that one. No, thank you on the baby food, bitch.
I'm gonna agree on this one because honestly, like, what's gonna happen if she gets pregnant?
Then like she'll feed the baby and then she'll get in there after putting the baby to sleep and then you feed her.
No. I refuse that shit. I would be like, no, leave. I'll take the kids.
So after she eats, does it make her all tired and she goes to sleep?
She'll like get up and like she'll literally get up and become a normal person. Like that kid just
go back to playing.
The fuck?
She's just playing Elden Ring and shit.
She'll literally get up, wipe her mouth like, well, that was good, and then just yeah, but she'll like complain and like start crying and shit.
No. Yeah, no, I'm gonna pass, bro.
Okay,
pass on that one. Everyone passes, I assume.
Are y'all gonna pass?
Pass.
All
Okay,
right.
hard pass though.
All right, guys. No baby wife for you.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and get a video. Let's see this one. This one's just some stupid white girl.
Just some stupid white chick.
Yeah, she's silly. She looks weird too.
Yeah, she's weird.
And she looks weird, dude.
She has quite the aesthetic.
Oh man.
How would you describe this aesthetic?
She looks like a ghetto white girl. Like she looks like she went to high school with a bunch of black people, and she was friends with a lot of black gay guys, and they pretty much taught her how to style herself.
Yeah, just how to it looks like she's wearing contacts. Like that looks too blue.
Contacts.
Her nails are fake. She has like a really round potato face.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she's about to say something really dumb. You can just see it on her face.
Yeah, contacts, long ass lashes, and a derpy face.
Dude.
I just want to point out that she has nails on all her fingers except for this one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the lucky finger.
Yeah, she forgot.
The lucky finger.
No, that's literally the finger she has to like pick her nose.
Yeah. That would be a terrible finger to use for that.
Have
you ever picked your nose with your pinky?
Yeah, no, I see it in cartoons. That's like the dumbest. Like I feel like that's just a sign of I'm an idiot.
It's so efficient. You gotta know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, I guess
it just looks silly.
It's got the least circumference, so you can fit it right in there.
Yeah, you can really like dig in far.
Right.
Yeah.
And you got real good flickage with it.
Oh wow, I've never
you
considered that.
Something. Shit.
Yeah.
Maybe we're the idiots.
Yeah, as a gross guy, I mean, I feel like this is totally gonna change my life.
Yeah, right. Dude, I can all the bitches now.
I can flick boogers in public without ever, because usually when I use the middle finger and the thumb,
it comes back.
It gets stuck. Yeah,
it gets stuck. Yeah, but I think the pinky has less surface area.
Exactly.
That's right. You can get a lot more distance.
Yeah.
You know,
man. Exactly.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna be flicking the shit out of boogers, man.
You just created a monster.
All right, let's see what this bitch is talking about.
Yeah, so I just found something out.
I thought she had grills.
So I never knew that your hair grows from up here. What? I never knew that.
Ew.
I always thought that your hair grows from right here and it just grows and grows and grows.
That's so funny. That's awesome.
Is there hair in my head?
What
like
the
actually like in there?
Ugh.
Where's it coming from? Like I'm scared for real.
What weed is she smoking?
Like is it like in my forehead? Like is there hair there? I always thought it grew from here. I always thought I've always had this hair.
I'm so confused.
What?
On top.
I love it.
But it's different?
But it's different? Is she on acid?
There's genuinely no way you can be that
dude,
just,
this
like
girl's on
airheaded.
acid.
But it's crazy because when I saw this, I was thinking you can't be that stupid. But then when you look at her face, it's like she could be that stupid.
I think that's the most conflicting thing because it's like there's no exactly that. Like I'm trying to fight like she can't be that stupid, right? There's no fucking way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, huh?
Something's telling me like there's like a 70% chance that this is genuine.
Yeah.
No, dude.
Yeah, I think it's true.
Genuine.
I think she's being real with this one.
You can see the bewilderment in her eyes.
Yeah.
But have you ever believed? Because I would understand if you're a kid. If she was a kid and she thought this, it would make sense.
Yeah.
But have you ever believed something like so
20.
nonsensical that like if you thought it now, it'd be ridiculous. Like for me, I always thought if you eat watermelon seeds and then you somehow consume dirt, it'll grow in your stomach and you'll grow a watermelon.
I used, it's funny. I used to think that only because like my parents told me that it's not a trick not to swallow like watermelon seeds, or my grandma, she was like, oh, if you swallow the seeds, it'll grow in your stomach, and then like for some reason she didn't tell me the outcome, but I assume you die.
Right? So right. You give birth to a watermelon. That sounds like it would blow your asshole right out. Yeah, that would be the end of you.
I think another one I remember. I used to like. When I was really young, I didn't know like how girls peed. I just knew they peed sitting down, so I thought they peed out their butt.
That's a big one. I feel like everyone here could probably relate on that.
Yeah.
Right?
I just remember like being in the bathroom and I was like,
peed out their butts.
Yeah, I was like, Mom, how do you?
Such a funny phrase. I want to make that a soundbite. Just peed out their butts.
Peed out their butts.
I asked my mom like, how do you pee out your butt? And like, I guess like she didn't want to go into the conversation of like girls have different genitalia.
Would you be changed forever if she just stopped and peed out her butt and showed you how
shit.
I'd be shocked.
What if your mom actually peed out of her butt? Like, isn't that like you saw that as a 6-year-old? That'd be fucked
I'd be
up.
scarred.
Very talkative
Genuinely
girls.
scarred.
Well, actually, here's how it works.
Yeah, but no, I was saying like she didn't tell me, so she was just like, "Oh, you just gotta push really hard." So I remember like
Shit
I
yourself.
literally went to the bathroom and tried to pee out my ass. And I'm like,
Shit your
screaming, like
pants
it's
that
not
day.
working.
Yeah. Well, I've had a different experience with pissing out my ass. It's usually just like usually muddy diarrhea. You know,
It's a waterfall.
Yeah.
Steve shits like an elephant with diarrhea.
it just all comes out at once.
Yeah, I saw an elephant shit at the zoo one time as a 6-year-old, and it was like terrifying. it literally looked like a waterfall. I was like,
Yeah.
oh god.
Did you imagine slipping and sliding out of there?
There was like a guy that was like feeding him inside, and I almost thought like it was gonna like piss on him.
That'd be funny.
I was so scared I was gonna see a guy die by elephant piss that day.
Drowned to death in elephant
like you're literally
piss.
just gonna drown him or something.
Yeah, dude, elephants are pretty cool.
The sheer velocity would kill him.
I rode on the back of an elephant once.
I remember that. Didn't you have a video of that?
Yeah, I did. It was glorious. It was
You
pretty
did?
cool.
It's fucking glorious.
Yeah, it was sick. I felt
feel
like pretty awesome.
glorious.
Yeah, no, this bitch is stupid.
Yeah.
I got another hypothetical for you, actually.
Okay.
If you were, same girl basically, but 2 different versions of her.
This girl or
No.
Okay.
No, not that girl. Someone that's probably like 3 times as attractive as her.
oh right.
We're gonna go with a My Black Friends 7.
Oh, okay. Well, that's down, but all right.
Yeah, you got a little excited,
I
didn't
got
you?
too happy. I jumped the gun. Fuck.
Yeah, she's a My Black Friend 7. But the first girl, she has this thing where she has a dog,
Okay.
right? And her dog is obese. And one day when you guys are dating, somebody shows up, a scout shows up to your house
Okay.
and offers her dog the opportunity to be an obese model dog.
Obese model dog.
An obese dog model. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Very niche. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Market.
basically, this obese dog model job really starts kicking it off. The dog's in all the top dog magazines, and eventually it just gets to the
pun?
point where the girl is so proud to be
Was
this.
that a fucking pun?
Huh?
Sorry, was the top dog thing
Top
a pun?
dog magazine. Yeah.
I just gotta stop it. I
Yeah.
gotta know.
And I do gotta cut in
No.
real quick.
Okay.
I'm just like, who's buying obese dog magazines?
Obese ladies with obese dogs.
Yeah, there's somebody out there.
I can see that. Just
Dude,
obese, lonely
think
women
about
who
all
want
those
to.
ladies that love their fat dogs.
Yeah, you
true.
got people that just love little fat dying
Little
animals.
fat wiener dogs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is. They are kind of cute. One time I saw a really huge dog, but
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh, look
So
at it, it's
so
morbid.
eventually this dog climbs to the top of the obese dog model game.
Okay.
And some would even say is almost the same as a regular dog model, but at that point the lady, the girl, the My Left Friend 7 girl, she's become so pretentious and stuck up about the dog that every time you interact with her, she just talks about the dog and she shows you pictures of the dog. And she even wants you to come to the shoots and all the events and everything.
It's like a dog lady, but times 10.
Yeah, it's like a dog lady, but in a much worse way.
Ugh.
Or you can have a girl who's a My Black Friends 8, but every time her cat acts up, she puts it on her lap and spanks it. every time her cat is bad, she picks it up and spanks it, and then but she spanks it like a child, like imagine a black mom spanking a child.
Oh yeah,
it's really aggressive.
Yeah.
She's like yelling at it like, stop crying.
I literally imagine the cat like digging his nails into her. Like she has to be holding that thing down so hard to spank it and not get fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, dude. I almost feel like, man, the fucking annoying girl or the girl that spanks it. Like the other girl doesn't seem like she's like interfering with my life. She just
you
beating her
have
cat.
you have to for that one you have to follow her around to all the dog things because like she's the breadwinner.
No, I'm talking about the cat. Like
the
that
cat
bitch,
one.
Yeah, that bitch sounds annoying. But the cat lady, I'm like, all right, she's beating her cat, and like clearly that cat needs to like find a new home. But
would you save the cat?
I try to save the cat.
Yeah,
but
just like let him out. He ran away.
Yeah, right. I don't know. I like put him on eBay.
Now, what if it turns out the cat actually really likes it? The cat's like moaning, like it's like it's like that meat canyon.
Oh god, they don't have to ask her like, is this sexual? Like, are you fucking this cat? Like, what's happening?
And she says, no, I'm not. But then she keeps doing it. She keeps pleasuring this
spanking
cat
it while
with-
looking at me.
Yeah. Yeah. Which girl are you going with, man? The cat spank or
The cat spank or
the obese dog model?
An obese dog. She's a 7. The other one's an 8. You know what? I'm gonna go with I'll go with the cat lady because I have a cat. I'm more like tolerant to cats, and then like she's a little more attractive because she's an 8. Yeah. And I don't have to like. Sounds like she's disciplining the cat rather than like obsessing over it. So I'm like, I can at least appreciate that. I don't have to hear about it. She'll just beat it when it needs to be beat, and then like leave it alone.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
That's a pretty articulate answer to that. Yeah. You know what?
I literally thought about all angles of that one.
I would go with the obese dog model because then I would be an obese dog dad, and that sounds pretty sick.
Dog daddy.
Yeah, I'm an obese dog dad. That'd be great.
I would love to see you doing photo shoots, like you're laying on your side, putting your arm over the fat ass dog.
Yeah, I got. We're both nude. Yeah, the dog appropriately so, but me.
You're like
the dog's like covering my dick, is like blocking it, and we're just laying on the bed.
You should do like pregnant photo shoots with the dog since it's so fat. Like you're like it's naked and it's like lying down, and you're like putting your arms around it and shit.
Yeah, man,
that'd be great.
Fat dogs are cool.
They're pretty cool.
My dog's getting kind of fat.
Is it?
He's not. He bites too much.
Yeah, he's a little biter, man. Having a puppy is hard because, if you can't train them, actually, we're trying to train them. We're working on it. Like we're getting him to stop pulling on the leash. We're getting him to sit, but it's hard to. I don't know how to get him to stop like nibbling on people because I don't want to. I'm trying not to hit him. I don't want to hit him. I'm not really a hit a dog kind of guy.
Yeah, start spanking him.
Just spank him when he starts moaning. And then me and my dog have a relationship that I never expected. That would be terrible. I would hate to have sexual tension between me and my dog. Yeah, the dog like looks at me and I just like look away quickly.
Yeah, you start blushing.
Yeah. Oh, stop, Yusuke.
Like you're about to fucking feed him and you put your hand on his bowl and he puts his hand at the same time. You make eye contact.
Yeah, share a moment with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Oh man, so let's get another video in. Let's see the next, or actually let's do a question.
Yeah, we can do a question.
Let's do a question. There's some in there.
Yeah.
In the doc, just look for Q. We're looking for Q, guys.
Yeah, gotta love looking for Q. That reminds me of Avenue Q. You ever seen those shows back in the day?
Avenue Q?
Yeah, it was like this Broadway musical thing. They used to have like all these what would probably be like controversial now, like songs, like what was one of it? It's like everyone's a little bit racist.
No, I've never heard that.
Yeah, everyone's a little bit racist. They had one. I think it was called
I appreciate the sentiment.
Like it's okay, like. It's okay if you're gay, I think was another one. They were pretty fun. I feel like we should listen to them at some time.
Wait, who is this?
This was like back in early YouTube. I saw them posted on to like in 2007 and shit. Like this was literally a Broadway like comedy group that did like musicals about like just outlandish shit.
Is it like fake? So it's like fake Broadway. Is it real Broadway?
I think it was fake Broadway, but some of them went real time because they were actually really good singers. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was something. Like if you look it up, like you'll find some songs from that. That's really fun.
That reminds me of like that shit. Like, were you ever one of the kids that was really into Weird Al Yankovic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so into Weird Al, and there was another guy named like Steven something. Some guy. They just did like those funky ass children's songs where they would change the lyrics and it would be silly as fuck. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those were pretty interesting. But let's get the next video.
Oh, I thought we were doing a question.
Oh, right, question. Right, what does it say? Can you read it?
What age did you guys move out?
What age did you move out? Okay.
Oh, okay. Someone went off. So I moved out officially at 26. Yeah. So it was last year I moved out. I mean, I had went to college, so if you want to count that, like I went moved out to
that definitely. I think college is like because I was gonna say I moved out for college too,
right?
And that was the main time that I moved out, and it was I'm back now. This is my parents' house we're in right now, so I spent some time out, but I'm happy to be home.
Right. I mean, and not to mention you spent 3 years in a different country, so that's like moving out. But yeah, I moved out then and then came back, so it was like I guess from 18 to fucking 22. That's why I came back and then spent a few years like building up money because in one of the early episodes I mentioned I was buying a house, so I finally got that place and now I moved out. There you go.
Harm. Have you've lived alone, right?
No, yeah, I moved out a couple times.
When was the first time you moved out? Did you move out right after high school?
I moved out. The first time I moved out was technically I lived in a studio. I lived in a recording studio for like a year. and like where I worked, and then after that, I moved to Michigan to grow weed.
Yeah, I think when it comes to moving out, it's important. It's important to not move out too early. I think, like personally, I would say that I may have moved out too early because I felt like I was thrown into adult life, and I didn't really do much preparation when I was in high school. So it could have been helpful to stay at home for a little more time.
Yeah, if this like just in terms of advice, it's definitely one of those things you want to plan for. Because I know like and I probably speaking for a lot of guys on the panel, it's like you probably get to that mode where you're just like, fuck, I don't like being at home. I'm gonna move out, and you're just gonna do whatever it takes to get out. And then like I said,
22 is that age.
Exactly. And like I said, it works out sometimes, but if you go out a little ill prepared, then like half the time, you'll either get in a situation where you might have to move back for a little bit of time, kind of get your bearings, and from that point you kind of learn like, all right, this time I'm gonna prep, and it's gonna be a little bit more time before I move out. So just general advice, because that's kind of how like the route I took, because I really wanted to move out, especially when COVID hit and shit, but I bought in my time a little bit, and then that's why like I said, I literally just moved out last year.
Yeah, I generally think there's no shame in staying at home, because especially in the modern society, like shit's expensive as fuck these days.
It's hard.
It's hard as hell. Especially you imagine being a 18-year-old now and your parents expect you to move out when gas is like $6 a gallon or whatever.
Literally fucking I Am Legend prices.
Yeah,
post-apocalyptic prices.
Right, post-apocalyptic prices. They're saying it's gonna go up to $8.
Really?
Yeah, they're saying it's gonna go up to $8.
Fuck?
I don't really drive that much, so it doesn't mean really too much to me. But
I drive a long way to go everywhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you drive a lot. That's true.
Yeah. But just in general, like I said, I don't, there's no shame in not moving out. It's just one of those things. Like if you're gonna do it, just make sure you prepare. That's kind of my take on it.
I know that some people like. I feel like there's people that definitely will give you shit for not moving out, though. I think sometimes.
Is that like unspoken expectation, like about being a man? Like
but I think it's more so people, like a lot of the time it's just like people are, they moved out and they're like, I struggled, I moved out early, so you can probably pull it off too. But a lot of the time it's not necessarily the case. So yeah,
absolutely.
All right, let's get another video.
All right.
Well, I just realized you guys didn't answer those questions at all.
Which questions?
Oh,
there's more questions?
No. What the fucking question?
I moved out at 18, right after college. I mean, after high school.
I did 20. Well, basically 18 when I went to college.
How old are you?
27 now.
Boom. So 27, 18. Oh yeah, I guess college. So college is still kind of moving out.
Yeah,
right?
That's why I said I moved back with my parents at 22, and then I moved out at 26.
Well, I didn't even finish college, so I moved into an apartment right after I dropped out. Yeah, fuck college.
I moved
college
out
ain't for everybody.
I moved out my OG crib and went to my granny spot when I was I want to say 20.
2020.
It's a good age.
That's a good time.
20.
Yeah.
Sort of immediately feel like the after high school shit. You experience that and you're like, you know what, man, I'm fucking tired of being here.
Yeah.
School hurts.
Just need some more space.
Yeah, and it's good to get that distance, when you're young, or when get the distance from being around.
Yeah. Well, it's like for me, just having that general sense of freedom. Well, at least I had living with my parents. They were, they love me, of course, but you get to a point to where it's you want to have a level of if I want to do something, I'm gonna do it without having to have a secondary consultant, because whatever I want to either do at the house, or if I'm going somewhere, and I have to leave and come back in the house or whatever, I don't want to have to have to answer to anybody. I'm I want to be my own man, so I want to just be able to be if I have.
Your mom ever sit in the fucking dining room with a light turned off?
You know what I mean?
Zozo.
I literally, in her own way, that's kind of what she wanted to do. It'd usually be a phone call or some shit.
Just too tired.
Yeah, or just them coming at me later and just being hey, if you're gonna do this, you gotta come in the house this way, or blah blah blah.
Think about what Darren would think.
Yeah, fucking Darren, man.
Darren's always watching.
Remember Darren's watching?
Darren's just looking down from the sky with a disappointed look.
Yeah, Darren the Dare Line, for anyone who doesn't know from the Dare program.
Yeah.
You dared me, Zozo.
I'm sorry, Darren. I'll be a good boy.
Yeah.
Don't do the drugs.
Yeah, but just general freedom is what I enjoy about it.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I don't have complete freedom here at my parents' house, but I do have, some freedom. My dad's not too overbearing. But living shit. Anyway, I feel like we answered the fuck out of that.
We did.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I was just looking for the age on the last part.
Okay. Cool. All right, guys. Let's hit that next vid.
I can't remember what this is.
Yo,
this is fun.
There's no sound.
Let's see if we can
There's
follow.
some shit going on.
What's happening? Is this a security
Is he
guard?
by the face?
Yeah, it's a security
His
guard.
cheeks.
He literally got his cheeks. What the hell?
So that was a security guard being what's called fish hooked. He's being fish hooked
we
by
all
a
know what that is.
He's being fish hooked by a bum. That's a homeless guy.
How did he
Look
get
at him.
him
And
like
he's like really into it too. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I got you, nigga.
Yeah, dude.
Fish hooking the
Literally
fuck
making a
outta
fool out of
you.
this poor man.
He's got his fingers in his cheeks and he's pulling his face back and forcing him to smile.
Imagine how this tastes.
Yeah,
right
bro,
now.
the
oh
flavor.
God.
The flavor of that.
Dude, I'd quit. I quit the next day. I'm like, yo, these homeless people are getting fucking stronger.
I would rethink the whole security
Right,
thing.
yeah.
I would be like, you know what? Never am I putting myself at risk again.
Dude, they don't even give us batons. Like, this
Yeah.
is bad.
You
Like,
oughta
I'm getting
beat
fish hooked by the
dog shit
homeless.
out of this guy, man.
Yeah, like,
fuck that.
It's so funny. I love the fact it starts like at the end where we're just seeing this guy get
Yeah.
fished. I'm like, how did this happen?
Yeah, no build up whatsoever.
Like, how did this fucking happen? Yo, yeah, he's sticking his tongue out.
He's like,
He's like sticking his tongue out,
Yeah,
he's flying
he
around.
got me.
Wait, play it again. Let's see it one more time.
That's fucking crazy.
Bro, that would be miserable.
Shit, man, this is fucking crazy.
And he's so much bigger than him too.
He's so much
so
bigger.
large
He is,
compared
But
to
that's
him.
why
he's
I'm not-
tired.
I'm
That's
so
the thing. He's
uncertain.
exhausted. He doesn't have
He
any
has to be.
cardiovascular health.
Like, they
Right.
must have been wrestling for a second because, like, he's just, like I said, he looked like he was
This guy's on
exhausted.
crack.
He's getting torn
Damn.
back.
None of the cops got there on their bikes. Look at that.
They zoomed in on
Dude.
it.
Oh,
Yeah, his whole tongue is exposed, man.
God damn.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's not a good place to be.
In there. 3 fingers, 4 fingers in that bitch.
Yeah. Would you rather have four
Bum
fingers?
fingers. Bum fingers.
Would you rather have four
Like a
bum
snack.
fingers in your mouth or one bum finger in your ass?
Oh, ugh. Oh, God. That's a lot of
Shit,
fucking
that's
bumping.
pretty fucked up, actually.
Oh man, you see,
This is
because one of those is literally just like
I've
I don't
never
even
heard
want to
such
go
a
to that
difficult
territory,
one.
but then like the alternative is tasting 4 bum fingers.
Yeah, and this is a hardcore bum
You
too.
gotta suck on
you
those
know,
fuckers.
He's the kind of bum that would attack somebody, so you know his hands are fucked up.
Oh God, yeah, he's like
This shit was titled Bum
Okay, and for the
Fingies.
but
He's
for
like-
the for the ass for the
he's
ass.
a tier S on the bum scale.
Yeah, yeah, he's one of the more dangerous species. So I'll tell you this. So the bum finger in your ass only goes up to the first notch on your hand on your finger.
Okay.
It's only up to the first notch,
All right.
and it's only in there for 5 seconds.
Steve, I'll be honest. I have to say the 4 bum fingers being like in the mouth, just because I just can't sit here and just.
What if it's a
publicly-
woman? Okay, it's a woman bum. I'll give you that.
I just can't personally say, yeah, on air that I'm gonna have someone stick a finger up my ass.
Okay.
I just can't do it. I can't
Okay,
do it.
I
I'll take
feel
the
that.
fingers and it's.
I'll say. Oh yeah, that
now
makes sense.
my thing is the bum sticking their fingers in my mouth a woman too? Well, it doesn't make it any better. She's probably gross.
Yeah. She's probably been like fingering her dirty
Yeah,
pussy.
Yeah, I'm like, she's probably a bar skank. I'm like,
She's like got track marks all over her and
that's not
shit.
even better. Okay. Well,
You might end up getting high like off heroin or something from her just putting her fingers in your mouth.
Yeah, right.
Oh, God. This is meth.
I start
Yeah.
melting. My
Bats all
tongue literally
eye.
starts to disintegrate. I literally contract the disease.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I'll do the fingers in the mouth because I can brush my teeth, but I can't brush
You
away the
can't
mental
take
You can't
scars.
brush my ass.
Yeah, I can't brush my ass.
You can't reach out your anus.
Yeah.
All right, I got another kind of hypothetical. If you want to follow me along on it.
Okay.
So
Follow me.
yeah, just follow me on this trip. So I I literally just thought of a concept and I have no idea how to phrase it. But let me ask you this: how long do you think it would take you to go insane if you had to spend a year in like an insane asylum where all the occupants and staff were just like life-size marionettes?
Oh my
A
god.
marionette's like
So,
a fucking
like,
puppet, right?
Yeah, like they're just like literally just giant puppets on strings and
That would be
Is
one would
someone
be kind of
controlling
quick.
them?
like how what's up?
Is someone controlling them?
Yeah, like the ceiling's really high up, and there's like
Oh.
you see like the strings leading into like this dark.
And they
ceiling.
actually look like puppets.
They actually look like they
oh
look.
god.
like they're-
And like no one else is aware or what?
No, like you're there, and like everyone's a puppet. Like everyone's a puppet on strings,
Mhm.
and like you're just trapped in this building because you're like basically in like solitary confinement with them or whatever you would call it. You're in an asylum.
Okay.
And like the staff comes in, they're like walking with their
They're
feet
like
in the air.
bouncing in the air.
They're like bouncing in the air, like handing your shit. You see like two puppets at a table like talking and shit, and then like they're having conversation and pretending to do shit like play chess.
That sounds horrendous.
Yeah, and the scary part is like when it comes lights out, literally all the puppets just like drop like strings.
Oh,
And that's when it's bedtime.
Oh, God.
And when the morning comes, like reanimate and just continue.
I would be so afraid. I would be so scared that I was gonna be like one day like this is like my fate. I'm eventually gonna like turn into Pinocchio. like one day I'm walking from my bed to the food area, and then I just start like floating and flopping around. My limbs are just flopping. I'm like, oh no! Oh God, it's happening! I just look jolly as fuck, but I'm actually terrified.
No.
Yeah, bro, that would
like
be horrible.
Black Mirror shit.
Yeah, that one would probably get me pretty quickly. Bro.
Yeah.
Would you try to fuck one of the puppets though?
Yeah, like what would your like day to day be? What do you think? You think you like ever get like to the point where you're like?
I mean, I would have to be friends with them. I don't have any options. And I guess when they go to sleep, I'll just be by myself jerking off.
What if like one of the female puppets start to hit on you? You think you get to the point where you actually try to fuck it?
Bro, if I'm stuck in this fucking asylum, I mean, puppet pussy is still pussy. Are there human nurses?
Huh? No, everyone's a
puppet. Yeah, nah.
Our staff is just fucking puppets.
I would see if I could like ventriloquist one of them, like see if I can, get my finger up their ass, my hand up their ass. I mean, totally. Wear them like a glove. Yeah. No, that's some freakish shit.
Yeah, that'd be terrifying.
That would be horrible.
Oh God.
That's some nightmare fuel for sure.
Yeah. That's awful.
I would go to the administrator, like I would like choke out the doctor puppet.
Just beat his ass.
And then I
imagine you killing it, and then it like just drops like the string.
Yeah,
exactly. And then I'd fucking empty it, and then I'd stuff all the cotton in like a garbage can, and then I'd walk out.
Just escape.
I just bounce around as like this like marionette. And
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I'm your boss.
Just going around town, changing lives, scaring the shit out of people.
I think the scariest thing is if you get out of there and then like you're
everyone's
like
still a puppet.
Yeah, everyone's still a puppet.
Everyone's a fucking marionette.
And you can't run. You just kill the doctor.
Yeah, that's some Black Mirror shit for sure. Yeah. That's some Black Mirror shit.
There's no running away. But you're it's psychosis, man. You're fucking delusional, and you can accept it at this point.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
The acid is not worn off.
I'm still in the dream.
The gist of it. Fuck, that's terrifying. You really put me in that world. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Yeah, I don't like that at all.
You just put me in, man. You want to take one of these questions?
Yeah, let's do a question.
Okay. I gotta get away from these thoughts. No.
I'll say one more thing.
Dude, your fucking questions.
I'm gonna combine the earlier too, just for fun. Fuck it.
Okay.
Let's say like the same scenario where you meet this girl and you're gonna meet her parents and shit, and she wants to move in with you, and you go into the house, and then like you literally see at the dinner table is that like her dad is just a life-size marionette.
Oh no!
Maybe controlled by like a crane in the backyard.
That would be a problem. Yeah, I'm done.
That sounds like
I'll be freaked the fuck out.
Yeah,
I'll be freaked the fuck out.
Her whole backstory that like her dad died.
Every ounce of blackness in my body would react,
Like,
and I would just burst through I would Kool-Aid man through the wall. I'll be like, oh no! Break through that shit. Fuck that.
Fucking rock music would play, dude. You'd be
especially
out
if she was white.
Yeah.
Would it make a difference if the puppet was black?
Huh?
Would it make a difference for you if the puppet was black?
Yeah, let's say it's like it's black. It looks like Denzel Washington. and then like you walk in the house, it's just laying there like not animated. And then you walk in the door and you're like, what the fuck is that? He's like, hey Steve, nice to like he gets up, walks over.
Hey there, young man. Just gives you an old head conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, young man?
Young man, how you
like
doing?
shakes you up, daps you up and shit.
Yeah. He daps up the puppet.
I see you dating my daughter, boy.
Yeah, he's like actually a really cool guy.
Yeah,
would that change it? Like, if he's like a really
if he was
cool,
actually a really cool
puppet,
guy.
He just right off the jump, he's like, you like the Bears?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man, absolutely. have a drink with me. It's like, what the fuck? And you just realize you're still an ass.
And then he drinks, and then the liquor just falls out of his ass. Falls to the floor, but he's actually like drunk. He's actually acting really drunk now. It's just like and you guys are like, yo, let's toss another one up, and he just getting drunk as fuck. And there's just a huge puddle of it on the floor.
Everyone's ignoring the puddle.
Yeah, dude.
Someone slips on the puddle. No one slips on the puddle because
You're
you're
like
the only one that's not suspended from the air.
It's like the dog's lapping it up, and the dog's also a puppet.
Yeah, the puppet dog's drunk.
Yeah, oh.
Hey, at least the puppet dog won't die from the liquor.
There you go.
Yeah, he's having a good time. I didn't even think about the puppet dog.
All right, speaking of drunk dogs, let's get to this question.
I would
All
punch
right.
that bitch and take her keys and run.
Jesus.
I would go full get out. I just want to like let you guys know. I'd be like, boom,
Yeah.
and I'd grab like the Prius keys and I'd just dip.
I'll tell you, none of them would ever hear from me again.
Ever,
Like,
ever.
I'll be like, I'll just as I run out, I'll be like, I ain't talking. I ain't telling nobody
Leave
about
me
this.
alone.
I'm not gonna tell you what you saw.
Yeah, I'm not telling no one about this. Just leave me alone. I'm out of here. Yeah, that shit would be terrible.
This is a pretty funny question here.
All right.
Can
When you've encountered, read it out loud for us.
When you've encountered drunk guys, do you find them to be more friendly or aggressive to you?
definitely more. It depends on the guy. Yeah.
Just thinking, since drunk girls have a reputation of being so friendly to other women, wondered what the situation is with guys.
You know what? I've encountered like when a guy like at like clubs and bars and shit. Like a lot of times you'll have like friendly-ish drunk people come up to you. Like usually I would say they're friendly, but then there's also like people become like less like inhibited when they're drunk. So like they're also like a lot easier to trigger.
Yeah.
So like you always kind of like you kind of gotta like watch yourself around them because like the smallest thing can like set them off. And then they become like max aggressive. So it's like either one or the other.
Yeah, it's like the meter just goes from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
it's a fucking flip. It's a coin flip on this one. I feel on guys, it's like either like this dude's like, "Hey man, what's up? I'm relaxed. I'm like a really calm drunk," or it's like, "Yo, what's up? I'm weirdly aggressive and I'm cool for like this very minute."
Yeah.
And like you say one weird thing and they're just like in the corner like.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I don't have...
Mark, calm the fuck down. He didn't mean it. And you're
like, yo, I don't have good emotional control. What's up? It's like some weird-ass white guy.
Yeah.
Just some chatster.
That's the weirdest thing. Like, those guys, they always come out friendly, but they always have, like, these very strong emotional opinions about something that's very irrelevant.
I think a lot of times those people, like, people that are really, really aggressive drunks, I think they just like to, they just like sharing their opinion, and they feel more... what would the word be? Like they feel more confident when they're drunk. So they're like, oh, now's my opportunity to spew my shit. You know, I can just spew this all out right now.
Pretty much.
And I've had a lot of encounters with drunk ass dudes, and sometimes they're just weird. Sometimes they're like sometimes a dude will like be with their spouse, and then they'll like, I don't know, just like be a little bit too gay when they're drunk.
You
know,
a little too handsy,
a little
shit.
too touchy. You know, like like especially Europeans and stuff.
Europeans are just too gay.
They come into it like kissing each other on the cheek. So like now they're drunk, so they don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, one time,
a few inches away from the dick.
There you go.
Sometimes they're bold. Sometimes people get bolder too. And most of these references, like honestly, with black people, I think when black people are drunk that I hang out with, usually they're not too aggressive at all. Honestly, like in my experience.
Yeah.
But
I agree on that one.
With a lot of the white people that have been drunk around me, especially like
Chadsters.
there was one guy, he had the confidence to tell me after a comedy show, he was like, yeah, that was funny, but maybe stop all the black stuff. And I'm like, you have to be drunk. You have to be drunk.
First of all, Chad, I'll slap the shit out of you.
That dude was
Second
fucked up.
You need to get out of my face.
I do this like it's like a house party back in college, and this like I'll never forget this guy's demeanor. Cause it was like so out of like he came off friendly at first, but then like he started getting like really passionate about like not getting plastic at grocery stores because he cares about the environment. And then like he's about to fight this guy.
Imagine being that upset. That's so stupid.
Yeah,
I'm just imagining someone got like drinking like Merlot, like, I don't know, I like plastic bags. They work pretty well, and I could reuse them.
Yeah.
And that guy's just like, what the fuck
Plastic
did you just
bags.
say, dude? I just said paper only. Are you trying to start a fight, bro? Or like...
It's literally...
He like puts his drink down and like takes his shit off. You're like, whoa, what the fuck? What just happened? Yo.
Like, this guy was like a fucking light switch, man. And it's just like, he's like about to fight this guy over his environmentalist like views on plastic.
That shit's real. And honestly, I just want to point out, I have a great story for this. Last week I went bowling. This is my first experience going out after the pandemic and shit.
Nice.
It was lovely. It was really nice. Besides like church and I guess regular things. Like,
bowling is like one of the outliers, you know.
Yeah.
That's like a going out type thing.
Yeah.
Right. So
like you don't have to be good at it.
yeah, it's just a reason to go out.
Just a hangout, a chill sesh.
Yeah.
So I went out there with the friends and some buddies and my brother, and it was pretty cool. And it was just fucking wild. Honestly, this place is like open till 3. It's like one of those poppin' bowling alleys in the area. And really,
is this Hillside Bowl?
No, it wasn't. You'd think I was vouching for Hillside Bowl, but no one would fucking believe me. I was like, it's a good place. Anyway, we went to some other shit. And then some fucking group sat next to us, and they were fucking lit. Like, they were mad turned. Like, they were smacking their vapes, drinking. And then some guy turned to me, and he was like, yo, what's up, man? It's my birthday, bro. And I was like, oh, fuck, we're doing this.
There we go.
I was like, shit. Yo, man, fucking happy birthday, man. Good shit. I'll drink to that. So I did drink to that. And he was like, cheers, fuck yeah. And like 5 minutes later, he was like, yo, listen, man, do you know punk? We can only be friends if you know punk music. I was like, yeah, I know punk music. Fucking, I know a lot of punk. I like named like 5 punk bands. And he was like, fuck yeah, but you ever been to Riot Fest? And I was like, no, I haven't been to Riot Fest. And he was like, we can't be friends. And then turned the fuck away. And I shit you not, 5 minutes later, he was in the corner like having the biggest anxiety attack.
What the
and I fucking hit a strike. It was awesome.
Imagine like you just hear all the pins falling and that guy's crying is in the background.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude, that's like exactly what it was like. And I like turned around and did like the like, woo, spin, and was like, like walk back to my group.
Yeah.
It's fucking rad. But that's what it's like. It's like a 50-50 for, I feel like, for that answer.
Yeah.
Straight up coin flip.
Right? That was a good one. I like that one a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We getting another video?
Yeah, let's do another video. Let's go ahead and move with another
But
video.
I like that the last video's name was Bum Fingies. That shit is hilarious.
This one is terrible.
Oh, what the fuck? Steve, come on. You can't just keep dropping these fucking bombs on
This one, this one though.
Oh, that is
just
terrifying.
Come on.
That is literally
you have to see this.
Justify it.
This one is less funny. It's more so just shocking.
Yeah.
It's more so shocking.
Okay.
I've never seen anything like
Okay,
this.
so real quick, guys, turn off your fucking comedy button, even though we've been laughing about
Yeah.
ridiculous shit. Turn that off real quick.
All right, let's be sympathetic.
Well, this is gonna be a good conversation starter, I think.
Okay.
All right, that's a good place to start this. Okay, so there's no music.
Oh.
Haters, you have a genetic disorder. You shouldn't have a baby. I proved them wrong. I had a baby with a genetic disorder as well.
Isn't that just terrible?
That's sad. That is sad.
I can't even.
I don't even know what to make of this. Like, I mean,
Steve, why are you doing this?
Yeah, what
to
do
me?
we
I don't know.
say?
I just saw it.
Steve, what the fuck
say
are you
about
doing
this?
to me, man?
I saw it and I was just
We
like,
need
this is
sound bits. I need fart noises.
Yeah.
Where the fart noises
Okay.
at?
okay. I probably shouldn't have included this one. Maybe you're right.
Where's the fart noises at?
Maybe you're right.
I don't want to make fun of like a doomed baby.
Well, no, because Roosevelt made a good point. He said, "Who do you think she had sex with? Like,
You see,
where'd the baby come from?"
That's where I kind of got at, because I'm just like,
The baby
who-
came from the thirstiest motherfucker on the block,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And that
Maybe she went to a
motherfucker's genes
sperm
aren't
bank.
strong.
So for anyone that
no,
didn't
she
see,
can't go to a sperm bank legally.
Oh,
Right.
actually, you got a point. I don't think they would let her.
for anyone
I think
that's
they will let
anyone
her.
that's listening and not watching, basically it was a lady with a severe genetic disorder. The thing said, you have a genetic disorder. I prove you have a genetic disorder, so you shouldn't have a baby. And then it says, I prove them wrong, and she's holding a baby with a clear genetic disorder.
You know what's
That looks
funny?
terrible.
I don't think she understood why they told her that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like she was like, they said I couldn't
Like-
do it. Well, I
like-
did. Like,
Yeah.
that's not why they said
They weren't
that.
saying it's not possible.
Yeah, that's not why they were
Mighty
saying
Ducks.
Yeah,
that.
they were saying you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Just you really shouldn't.
Yeah, just
you
more,
know.
yeah. I think she didn't get the message. I think she was confused.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Oh well.
What time are we at, Hiram?
I'm sorry, I'm so taken back by this.
Yeah, man. So like I've made a decision. So to all of the My Black friends, viewers, casual listeners, and passionate fans,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be making an effort to include less content that is about disabled people. It makes me feel bad.
Yeah, our
It's-
conscience is starting to kick in.
It's starting to get to me. That one especially. I was like, damn, I feel bad for that baby.
Yeah, that baby. I was thought about that. I'm like, oh man, that's fucked.
That's
Yeah.
all
What
I
the fuck?
thought. That's all I thought was just like Steve's making me empathize with this goddamn baby.
Baby.
I hate feeling shit for
Disabled,
babies.
man. Dude.
Oh wow.
And basically, fuck you. And that's the funniest shit that you had just like slipped in this fucking like.
Yeah.
God damn it, man.
I feel like adoption would have been a good idea in that case.
that would have been a good idea, but but honestly,
Yeah.
the good point of what, like, who fucked that? young
I mean,
lady?
that's
I can't
one of those
stop
up in the air
thinking about
things.
it
'Cause,
now.
yeah.
Like, so, like, Rosie really got
Now,
the
here's a-
on that.
Here's a good question: would y'all still fuck with me if I had sex with her? If I'm the one who got her pregnant.
Define fuck with you.
Like, you know, do the podcast, hang out, you know.
Yeah.
But this is my wife.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I would just like, I would be like, I'd be very confused and like kind of concerned. I'm like you good, Steve?
I just got a big heart, bro.
You got. Hey man, I can't hate you for that. I mean, you know, like I say, I'm still by you, man. But I just wouldn't understand you anymore. You know, I wouldn't know what to think. I'm like,
I really would not be able to make the retard jokes around you anymore.
Yeah,
so that would suck. Like your kid would be disabled, man. You would limit like 80% of my comedic fucking value around you.
No.
I've got inappropriate comedy. I can't help it.
That'd be rough. That'd be a rough life.
I wouldn't know what your line is anymore. Cause I'm just like, you know, I've shared a lot of laughs with Steve. We joked about some pretty fucked up shit, but like here he is bringing her home and telling me like, you know,
like I became the joke.
Yeah, you became the joke.
Now I'm living this joke.
Like, I know what happened.
I just be like, so Steve, does your medicine taste good or what? Or like it'd be like having a friend that like works at like Kinko's and is like the manager now.
Yeah.
And you're just like, right on, man. So you just work at Kinko's and you're like, yep, I'm just Mr. You know, it's like this is where I fucking settled. Like this is
yeah, I'm here and I'm gonna be here.
That's right.
That's what I feel like. Rosie, would you still fuck with Steve on this?
Yeah, I mean, you'll still be my homie,
right?
But that'd be pretty fucked up.
Shit would be awkward. Like, shit would just be weird.
Like, I don't know what to say, man. Like, he starts bringing
every time you see the kid, you would just be like,
yeah, and I'm just like the fact that you keep like bringing her into the studio with us and shit. I'm like, damn, Steve.
I'll put her up here instead of Freddie Feaker, you know?
Wait, so
no.
And then you fucking spin around.
You had a kid with a
God. Ooh. Damn.
Steve, you better make sure that your the genes that you're fucking with, you better make sure that every girl you fuck with is like really just like
I gotta get
sharp.
A1. I gotta get some A1.
We need athletes.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
You had a baby with her too?
Yeah, bro. That was me that gave her that child.
Oh fuck.
He's saying imagine having a child.
I wouldn't let your kid come around my kid.
You bogus as hell. What if it rubs off on him, huh?
I can see myself.
Contagious.
My kid's gonna be retarded as fuck if hanging out with your kid.
I can see myself trying to talk to my kids and let them know, like, look, we finna go over Uncle Steve. Y'all know he got that son, right?
You know, little Stevie ain't right.
Little Stevie, right? Hey, Stevie Jr., he ain't right, man.
Oh my God.
You know, little Stevie off.
Bro, I feel like Roosevelt ass. He would come to the crib, or like my kid would come to his crib, and he would just be like, ugh. He would probably just like moan and like, he'd be like, damn. He would probably whisper to his wife like, damn, that kid is ugly.
Oh no.
That seemed like some shit Rosie would do.
Nah, I don't know. I just get a kid whatever they want. Just don't
look
try
at me
to
too
interact
long.
with me too much.
You wouldn't want to make eye contact with that fucking kid. Roosevelt just like holding this cup, like staring the fuck away from the kid.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty awkward though.
Like, you want some water? He's like, can I have some water? And then you get the water and you just put it on the table and walk away. You don't hand it to him.
No, I at least handle the water.
Yeah.
I just probably wouldn't.
It's hurting my life. What if he's a great conversationalist? Though?
That's what I was gonna say. It'd probably be tough to have a conversation.
Like, what if
but
he's like really smart though?
Oh, then
he's like really smart. He's just visually.
I'd just be like,
hard
yeah,
to
every
palate.
I'll look at him for 5 seconds and just keep rotating. Every 5 seconds, I give him some eye contact and then
Yeah.
Shit, Steve. So yeah, be careful, man, because you know, in a nutshell, we'd still fuck with you, but we don't know if we fuck with your son.
Right. Hey, we fuck with you, bro, but he can't come in here, bro. He gotta stay outside. That'd be so bogus, bro.
Nah, I wouldn't diss on Shorty that, but that would, like I said, be hella awkward, bro.
Yeah.
Steve, I'd punt your hypothetical son like a football.
Kick the baby.
Kick the baby. He'd basically be like a Canadian in like the South Park world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
That's rough, man. You want to do one last question?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah.
I think this one's pretty funny.
All right. What's something basic you can't do?
Something basic you can't do.
Well, I'll start with something simple. I can't swim.
Yeah.
It's pretty basic.
Rosie, that's you, right? Just can't swim?
No, yeah.
That's pretty basic, yeah.
It hasn't been confirmed whether or not I can swim.
You gonna have a trial of fire, test his ass.
Roosevelt's never been in water.
Roosevelt's getting baptized next week. We gonna push him into Lake Michigan.
No, probably not. Fuck it.
Let me think. Something basic that I can't do.
You can't dance.
I can't dance. That is true. I don't know if you were joking.
I was like, I don't know. I was gauging it.
Yeah.
I was like, Steve's gonna.
I don't know. I don't know if you know me very well or if you just run. Yeah, but no, I'm so bad at dancing. I have such an awkwardly shaped body and no rhythm. And I have rhythm, but I don't have like, moving my body and dancing rhythm. It's just hard for me to fucking vibe with a beat. I can do certain things, but it's usually like, when I'm dancing, I'm trying to dance to the music. My feet are moving, my arms are moving, but it's just out of sync.
Okay. Yeah. Steve says like like his body's not communicating all together.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, it's not good. But I don't know. Something else basic. Harm, do you got anything? Can you
guys
swim?
got anything over there?
Something I can't
Math.
do the debate. I can do.
I can't do math.
I can't fucking
count
math.
to 6.
I got the calculus. Fuck you, man.
I made it to 5 last week, but I'm working on 6.
Really, man? I always get thrown off at 4.
Yeah.
That shit tricky 4.
Yeah.
I can't seem to remember to slap a Jimmy.
I
do not. I'm not a big fan of condoms, man.
I feel that. Yeah.
I had to begrudging. I was like, what's really basic that I'm ashamed of that I know I'm not great at? But you know what? I got a dedicated partner. I should just wear more condoms, I think.
Oh, here's a good one.
That would help,
I think I'm bad at that.
Man.
I got a good one. I can't do a pull-up. I tried to do a pull-up the other day, and I basically fell. Like I jumped, and then I came down, and I landed, and then I fell a bit. But I landed on my arm. I caught myself.
I think you can't do a pull-up.
But I tried.
Bad.
You'll be surprised. There's a lot of people that honestly can't do it. Like even if they're like not, I would say like
obese,
unfit. I was gonna be a little flattering, but yeah, if they're not obese,
if they're not morbidly obese like me,
yeah, like you have to have like some upper body strength. You can't just be like skinny either.
I used to be able to do like 15 pull-ups back in the day.
Oh, dude, you know what I definitely can't do? I can't drive a stick shift vehicle.
Me neither. I don't. But I wouldn't call that basic.
That's pretty. Okay, yeah, I guess.
Because most cars,
I feel like most people drive
automatic now.
Yeah, so I'm like, you probably can't find too many people. I don't know if I can. I never drove a stick shift, so like
don't have
the jury's out on that. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I can't, but is it really that hard to understand it? I don't know.
Well, the same thing as with Roosevelt's fucking swimming. You can just, get in the car, try it out, see what happens.
Yeah,
get in that bitch. Let's figure it out.
Or just push Roosevelt into 12 feet and see what happens.
Yeah, just give it a shot. All right, guys. So that's been another episode of My Black Friends. Thank you for watching. Please do try sharing this show with your friends.
Yep.
This episode, last episode, we're working on, upping the production quality of the episodes. So, maybe you will be less embarrassed to share it with people.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
And
we're looking to grow.
Yeah, and as you saw at the beginning of this episode, we love having people interact with us, our content, sending hypotheticals you might have, just to kind of build more, fan interaction. So, like I said, we always appreciate it. And it's good to know that there's people out there actually watching us. So, just keep watching, guys. Yeah,
it feels good to have engagement. I feel like, actually, you can send me hypotheticals. Reach out to me at Steve is Black. Okay?
Yeah.
Just hit me at Steve is Black on Instagram, and we will, we'll see if you can come up with something that we want to play on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that we're like, trying too hard to sort through them. Just come up with something that's decently funny. A little bit of effort.
All right.
Yeah. All right, guys. So follow Zoe at Zoe Magnan.
There you go.
Rosie at Tinker Pro.
Follow me at Tinker Pro.
And Rama.
Hire him at Rama Dope.
And just the last thing to add too, if you guys do send in some content, reaction videos, questions, anything you want to try to engage, let us know if you're gonna send it through a video if you want us to show it, or if you rather just kind of send in the word, like the thing itself, and we read it off. Just in respect to if you want like privacy or anything like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just let us know, and like I said, we'd love to engage and work with you guys.
All right, guys. See you next time.
All right, peace.
So,